Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome, glad to have you. You know, as older riders, sometimes we have to make choices that we don't want to make. Mostly because we don't want to admit our physical limitations and everything else, you know, health in general. But then there comes a time when that little voice in your head just gets louder and louder and louder. So I just had to make one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, and I'm going to let you all in on it. It's kind of a very sad day for me, but if you'll stick around, I'll show you what that decision was. Well, folks, that's the new bike. I rode the Crush down to Bert's Harley-Davidson in Clearwater. Traded it in on this. But let me start from the beginning. In the last few months, could have been a little longer, I've been realizing my limitations with my shoulder and my knees. You know, as you get older, you develop all kinds of things. My knees aren't as strong as they should be. I've had too many surgeries. And my shoulder is 20 miles of bad road. So it's getting harder and harder for me to feel confident on that bike. And as older riders, we have to come to grips sometimes with what our limitations are. And let me tell you, it is really hard. And it's not just trading the bike in because you've built it and had a relationship with it. It's actually admitting to yourself, crap, I can't handle this bike anymore. And I didn't want to end up a statistic. And it looks like things were going that way. I didn't have any really bad close calls, but once you lose your confidence, that's it. Then you worry, and then you don't enjoy the ride anymore. And I knew I had to do something. I wasn't going to quit riding. So I looked online and they had this, and I looked at it and said, wow, I've always loved heritage motorcycles. They have that retro look that I like. And I'm going to do a series of videos on this bike to show what I'm doing, what I've done, what I already have, how I'm going to improve it. So you should stick around for those. The channel is just taking a left turn, maybe a right turn. It's going to change everything about the channel. As you know, I purpose-built that Road Glide, and I loved every minute of it until I didn't. I got on this thing, and for the first time in a long time, I really did enjoy the riding. I didn't have to worry, because this thing, I can just throw this thing around. It's light. I think they only weigh like 670 pounds or something. But I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff with it. I'm not going to be building the motor. I'm going to be doing stuff to the motor that help it with longevity. I'm going to change things for comfort. I'm going to do things that are aesthetic, probably. But there'll be a whole series, and you guys can put your 2 cents in. The next video, I will do a walk around on this bike and show you what I've gotten. I just took the bags off, which I love the fact I can take the bags off and clean the white walls. And I'm probably gonna ride like that for a while too. I haven't ridden a bike without bags for 20 years, 25 years maybe. Anyway, I hope you all stick with me. It's going to be a new adventure. The channel's going to change. I know a lot of you will be disappointed because you ride road glides and you like to see what I've done to it and like to see the list of things I've done, but this will be different. This will be more of a gentleman's ride, and I won't be setting any speed records with it. Although the 107 is a nice motor. With the power to weight ratio, I don't think I can take a back seat to a 114. So I'll do a few things to it anyway. I'll go down and see my guy. My mechanic doesn't know it yet. So anyway, I hope you hang in there with me. The channel is going to be wholly different, and I hope that you'll like it and stick around for this next series of videos.